branch.
Not enough,
Sit here, yeah, with me. That's it. Okay, so that's resolved. Andy Sherrick will be the chair for this meeting this evening, Wednesday. And I will hand the meeting over to Andy into the public session.
Okay. I'm really on the minutes.
I'll help where I can.
Okay, right. Good evening then, everyone. Welcome. Yeah, do we have any questions from the public?
Yes, I have one question. Mr. Chairman,
Good.
would it be possible for this council to request from Martin Barnes and Matthew Morley an on-site visit to the site where it is proposed by all the residents, because the petition was put in, on the A638 at the Beverley Arms,
Yeah, at the Doncaster Road side.
opposite opposite the footpath that goes into Orchard Drive.
Drive.
Yes, that's exactly. Would it be possible to organise that along with any of the councillors that wish to attend and district councillors, other than mayor?
I'm not absolutely sure if we can. But
No,
I'm gonna,
that's
yeah, if you can answer, yeah. Sorry, it was every minute.
So during this meeting now, because it's not on the agenda, we can't put it to council to decide that.
Yeah, I understand that.
But the crossing is due to come back onto the July agenda,
Yeah.
and when it's being discussed during that agenda item in
Yeah.
July, any councillor could propose that that's the case.
Well, the reason I raised it tonight is to give us a chance so they could look at their diaries to see what they consider got to come.
Yeah,
One or the other might come, I don't know. There
Yeah.
certainly is one because there were big mistakes made over 2 years ago.
yeah.
They got the wrong side and made a right mess of it over a period of time. And it should have been done now. It was passed, sanctioned, and then taken up again. And we never heard a thing from them, not one word. So I think we've got to keep it alive if we possibly can at parish level.
So, in answer to your question that you've asked, can I do it in advance to give them notice? I can't do anything without an instruction from this council,
Well, I
so that would
understand
have to
that,
come in July. So what I can do, Fred, is, as part of the pack for July, I can note that comment from this meeting for council to consider it in July.
Yeah, it is a proposal.
Yeah, I'm sure we can propose that.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes. Derek?
Yes, a couple of meetings ago there was a little bit of aggro going on here about roads and things like that, so I ducked giving a question about, or maybe a comment about traffic flows on the A628 are increasing month by month. In the morning I have to get out of the end of Wenton Close any time between 7:45 and 9 o'clock, and there's literally a vehicle every second. And you take your life into your own hands trying to get out of that junction. About 10 weeks ago, I believe a question was raised by a resident who lives up near the Brown Cow, asking if something could be done to get some traffic calming measures put in. I don't know whether that has ever been discussed by council.
It has been under the RSP. Environment, Road Safety and Planning Committee have discussed it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't remember. Do you remember? Did we put something into it?
Yeah, we requested to be resurfaced because there were several accidents on that
Yeah.
road. And we sent a chasing letter, I think, fairly recently.
Yeah. Do you want me to answer?
Yes, if you can answer.
So,
I can't remember the details.
They are planning to do some drainage refurbishment in the area, so they're not keen on doing the traffic calming measures yet with the red paint until they've resolved the drainage. So I've got an action just to confirm the areas of traffic calming to make sure that nothing gets missed, and just to try and get some clarity on when the drainage issue is going to be resolved and exactly what they're doing. So hopefully that can come back to the meeting on the 23rd of June for the Environment, Road Safety and Planning with an official update. That's just the update I've got.
Yes. The point I'm trying to make, I'm not very eloquent these days because I'm getting a bit addled up here, but we hear these things being put to council, we don't always get a feedback as to what decisions have been made. Is it possible for a non-committee member to attend these meetings as an observer, such as the one you're talking about on June the 23rd? Is that all right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
What I can do, if okay,
Yeah, sure.
I haven't set the times yet for the meetings.
No.
I can contact you because I've got your details and let you know when the meeting time will be, if that's helpful. So
Yes,
you've not got
that's
2 or 3 meetings in a row.
Yeah. No, that's fine. Thanks, Gemma. Right. Thank you, Chair.
Yeah, no, pleasure. Thank you. I'll just ask if there's any other questions from the public?
Just to say that on my own behalf, not as council, I've contacted and sent all photos and what Gemma says.
Yeah.
Basically what Saturday night, the wedding to research for drainage problems.
Right, yeah.
But I've also done it from my own account as a member of the public. I've sent all detailed photos of that area as well. I'll just add, we don't often hear back unless we keep chasing. So.
Yeah.
Could I sneak over? Anybody else?
Yeah.
We're all aware, I think, regarding the condition of rivers in this country. Right?
Yeah.
Everyone is now named, in England anyway, that they are polluted. Now, we shouldn't be complacent as regards the River Went. The reason why I raised this, that when we did the nature reserve, I used to get regular attendance from the offshore water with their inspections, and we tested, and we got various places in Ackworth cleared up. That's ceased, of course, now. But what I'm saying is, are we, with the council, getting a report from the offshore water on the state of the River Went? The reason why I mention this is your boundary, which is on the north side, that goes along Hessel. That is the boundary between Ackworth and Rugby, which cuts through the nature reserve, of course. And then the other bit that comes down is from the old Acton Featherstone, and it takes Nostell Priory, and them areas up there. Now, in the past, these beds were in pretty good flow, but some good, very good photographs showing you what the river used to be like and what it's like now. And it was quite a pleasant walk. The other thing is that I want to raise about it is that Fitzwilliam, on the feeder of the Bracken Hill, which is the wet bed, into there, there's a sewage works. They're not in Ackworth, but they're in Fitzwilliam. And the sewage works that's unattended on a regular basis. They don't employ people, as I know now, full time. They just go down for periodic inspections and what their type of work is. But would you think it'd be a good idea to get a regular report on the condition of the river? Because there are a lot of people walk the River Went and went back, they follow it down and go down towards Wentbridge. Now, Ackworth has lost the other sewage works that were in Ackworth over to the new boundary lines. Right? And they're no longer now in Ackworth. So you can't make any comment about that. It's up to East Derby, I understand now, for them to be looking at the attention. But I don't think we should be complacent in not taking it on board as regards in the condition of the river. Excuse my chest. And I think if you contacted them, they'll give you a regular report, or if they're not, they'll make sure that they come and do some inspections and let you know.
Yeah. Okay. Do you know if we could get one, Gemma?
We don't receive one as a local
No.
authority. It might be something at a district level. As far as I'm aware, we have no authority over the river. It would be something that
I was just thinking we could put that on the, can we include that on the...
You don't get regular overflows in flood times from Fitzwilliam, because it smells like hell down on that next
So
road.
what we'll look to do, Fred, is on the, because it's Environment, Road Safety and Planning Committee, so in that meeting we can include something on the agenda that we could propose requesting if we can have a regular update.
Well, to give you some idea, it's just probably over 12 months ago, nearly 2 years ago, Mrs. Hurst, it's like the Heddle Farm, where he puts through there at bottom of Constitution Hill. She farms them fields there. She's been paid out handsomely, owing to sewage being on her land.
Right. Okay. Yeah. We'll
So it's happening.
We'll look to
What I'm
include
saying,
that, yeah.
these things are happening.
yeah. We'll look to include that one for
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. If there's nothing else, we'll move on to the main part of our meeting then. Item. Just to say, because the members of the public know as well, we've got a new system for numbering the agenda, so we're going to go throughout the financial year. So throughout the year, so our first point on the agenda tonight is item 19. So just so it doesn't add too much any confusion to it. So our first point is apologies for absence. From anybody.
So we've got Councillor Balfour, Councillor Roberts and Councillor Barr.
So can we accept those and the reasons given for them? Mm-hmm. Need a vote?
Yeah, can you vote for
Yeah.
them?
Thank you.
I'll let you sign them if we take the vote officially. Has
Yeah.
anyone else not signed in this evening? Can you just take that vote again? So
Yeah. Sorry, can we just take the vote again? Sorry.
just so it's a complete show of hands. Yeah. Thank you.
Unanimous? Yeah, thanks. So item 20, declarations of interest and dispensations to receive any declarations not already declared under the Code of Conduct for members registering disposable pecuniary interests. Have we had any?
Not to the official so.
No. Has anybody got anything in relation to the agenda? No, so nothing else to do on that. No. So, item 21, receive available reports from the following WMDC district councillors.
None from district councils.
Nothing received. And council APC, council representatives on outside bodies. Do we have any reports from anybody? I've done it with myself, you just don't need it.
So I'll go quickly first, that's
Yeah,
okay.
okay.
I emailed round the town and parish liaison meetings that had come through after I sent the pack. I just really haven't got any. I wasn't in attendance at that meeting, so if there are any questions I can take them back for you, but it's pretty straightforward. Yeah. So whereas the minutes received.
Yeah, okay, yeah, thank you, that's fine. I attended the Heritage Group meeting. There wasn't a great deal to report, particularly. They've had the Ackworth colloquial map printed up now, and that's a map, I think you've got a copy of that, Nathan, a map showing some old names, some places that don't exist in the village now, so they've had that drawn up and processed and printed, and that looks really good. I think £4 a copy if anybody wants to know what's in the village, what used to be in the village. They've got, they haven't got any events until September now in terms of the talk. But they had what I think we would regard as a very successful history festival here on Saturday with a good turnout all day. No idea beyond that, because the next committee meeting is Thursday, so I haven't heard, but it seemed, I was here all day and it was well attended and great, so I think that's about it, yeah, for that.
Ackworth United Charities next
Oh, yes.
on the 19th of May. With 4 of the very loud alarm houses now have walk-in showers. Except the upstairs where we can't provide that facility. The meeting room has been redecorated. Some pointing and friendly almshouses and gardens are being sorted out. Lots of other maintenance work that's gone on. And they have an investment review to carry out due to a fund closing down. The insurance has suggested the building should be revalued in 2026. And they are having look at their complaints policy, although they haven't had any complaints. And they are intending in compiling a joining pack for their residents. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, Susie. Anybody got any questions on any of those? No? Okay, thank you. So that's on to item 22. To consider for approval the minutes of the meeting held on the 12th of May as being a true and accurate reflection. True and accurate record, I should say, in terms of it. And thanks, Joe, for the new format to make it easier to see the bits that we agreed was one of those bits. That looks great. Has anybody got any comments, questions, concerns relating to the minutes? Can we go for a vote to see, can we accept those? Oh, sorry. Yeah. Okay, proposer. Sean, Lynn. And a vote to accept those? That's everyone? Thanks. Item 23, to receive applications for the exclusive rights of burial. Just to receive this, we've got one of the things.
One burial.
B44, so receive that. And item 24, financial matters. 24.1, to receive and consider for approval the accounts, including bank statement to the end of May 2025.
Yeah. So no financial queries, Chair, that come back. We did receive this statement a little bit later from CCLA, so I'm just going to pass those around. They're just standard articles of what you receive usually, just the most up-to-date copy and the other accounts, two accounts.
Thank you. There's two
There's two copies.
There's two different ones, yeah. Does anybody have any questions or concerns relating to any of the items, 24.1 in the pack? Could I have a proposer to accept those then? And a seconder? Ian? And vote in favour of receiving those? Is everyone? So 24.2, receive and consider approval payments to be made in petty cash to the 9th of June.
Yeah. So petty cash in the pack, I think it might have been stapled to the front of the bank statements, to be honest. If you can't see there, so this is the back of the bank statements, and then those are meant to approve. I apologise that they're quite small. A lot of the other bits and pieces were on there.
I'll give you a couple of minutes to have a quick look through them.
Could I just note something, Chair?
Yes,
Just notice, There have been a couple of emergency power payments this last month. So you'll see access paving, the steps on Parish, and the other one that's in the top section was part of the roofing. So completely separate to the roof work. When it was stripped back, it was noticed that the chimney actually needed some attention. So again, the most cost-effective option was to authorise the roofer to do it at the time whilst the scaffolding and everything was still up, rather than it being more expensive at a later date. So that is separate to the roof. It's a chimney repair.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
And it was checked over by John Bell.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen it,
Yeah.
yeah. I have. Good to see the caravans actually being moved.
Finally.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Any
Question.
Susie? Sorry, I'll come to Susie first. And she...
Wondered what we received from Wakefield Council here.
If you just flag it where it is.
Oh, it's about 6 down from the top of it.
Would that be the sill?
Yes,
Definitely.
from last month, yeah.
And Sharon?
Are there any costs from the clear up on Parish that
Not in the end. No, the caretaking team managed to take care of it.
Thank you for that.
I'm not sure it's part of the job description.